Hello Pets. Okay, so today's video is going to be a kind of like discussion. What I'm about to read is very toxic, not just to like other people, but for like the younger girls in general. So this post that my friend sent me is basically this person saying that Tom Holland shouldn't like basically date a fan. I'll read it, it'll make more sense because if I say some things it'll kind of give away the whole thing. So I'm just gonna get into this, make it super quick. So the post starts with, I've seen this discussion floating around the Tom Holland fandom concerning fans of Toms that truly believe that he will one day meet and date them. I totally get that some Tom fans don't like Zendaya and respect that not everyone likes her. But I have to say that I find it absolutely hilarious that some people seem to think that Tom, who quite literally is in a position to sleep with and date the best looking girls in the world, would for some reason fall in love with an average small town girl. I'm not saying that Tom is shallow or anything like that. He seems like a really nice guy. But why on earth would he turn down Zendaya, who is smart, funny, talented, and hot, for a normal person? And assuming he and Zendaya are just friends, you can be sure that Tom is talking to models and actresses, not fans. I'm not saying that we can't have fantasies that concern celebrities or that we can't imagine ourselves dating them, but seriously, if you believe that Tom will date you, you need to take a break from the fandom and cool down. I'm sure that all Tom's female fans are awesome girls in their own right, but Tom is a wealthy, good-looking young man. He's going to date someone who understands the industry that he is in and the lifestyle he leads, and he is probably going to date someone talented and hot as fuck. Because that's what happens when you are at his level and earn that kind of money. Now, this person's an idiot. You're saying that you're not calling him shallow, but you're ending it saying that he's probably going to date someone talented and hot as fuck, because that's what happens when you're at his level and earn that kind of money. So whoever you are, you need to check yourself, because the fact that you said that you're not calling him shallow, but at the end you're making him seem shallow. It doesn't make sense. I myself say like, oh, Tom Holland and I should be together. Me, it's a joke because I know it never happens. So when people give me shit for it, it's like, okay, get the stick out of your ass. And saying that Tom, who quite literally is in a position to sleep with and date the best looking girls in the world, would for some reason fall in love with an average small town girl. I think that is very wrong to say because, first of all, are you Tom? No. So why are you putting something out there as if he said it before in like an interview that he wouldn't date a small town girl? If he has said that, go ahead and say that. But if he hasn't, don't put words in his mouth. And then they bring up Zendaya, like not even the second sentence is, they already brought in Zendaya because of the whole Tom Day and everything, and saying down like why on earth would he turn down Zendaya, who's smart, talented, and hot, for a normal person? So you have to be hot to date someone? I don't think so. Last time I checked, a lot of people date people for their personality and getting to know someone and actually having a bond with them. Some people, yes, do date people for their looks. I'm not saying that all people don't do that, but there are people in the world that actually care about your personality versus your looks. We don't know what Tom likes. We don't know his preference, anything. He doesn't really say anything, which I think is good for him on his part, but it also leaves people posting this kind of shit and making him look bad. We don't know what kind of person he looks for. You don't know if he would date a fan or he would date somebody that is not famous. You don't know. There are plenty of actresses and actors that have dated fans, that have dated normal people. But I find it interesting that saying Zendaya is smart, funny, and talented, and then ending it hot. So, how do I say this calmly without all her fans coming out after me? You don't have to be Zendaya for someone to like you. Like, you can be smart, you can be talented, you can be funny, and you could be hot, you could be pretty, you could be gorgeous, you could be stunning. Whatever adjective you want to add to yourself, because everyone is beautiful in their own way. Zendaya is beautiful in her own way. She's an awesome person. But that doesn't exclude other people that could have a chance with him because they're a normal person. You're just like, oh, deciding that they're out of the picture. He can't date them. Why would he date someone like them versus all these people over here? There's all these people over here that he could date too. So many thoughts going in my head that I can't really plan all what I want to say to spit it out in chronological order going along with this. But just stick with me. He is a wealthy, good-looking young man. He's going to date someone who understands the industry that he is in and the lifestyle he leads. So, granted, yes, he is up there in status. I get that. But there are people that have dated fans or who have dated just, I guess, non-celebrity people, just us folk, whatever, that they learned the lifestyle. They learned what not to say, how to go about, how to be around their significant other. They learn. It's not like somebody can't be with a famous person. They learn. It's possible. I don't get that why we have to bring like that he's wealthy in. Like, yeah, we get it. Like, he has money, but you could just say that he is a celebrity. You don't have to bring in his money. Like, that makes no... And I'm saying he's probably going to date someone talented and hot as fuck. Now you, my dear person, you sound shallow as fuck. I bet you're the person that only likes to date hot people. Because that's what happens when you are at his level and earn that kind of money. Let's take Jeffree Star, for instance. Jeffree Star and his boyfriend, they're together. He wasn't famous. Jeffree Star, and then they're coexisting. They're fine. I don't get why it has to be somebody that's famous and famous have to be together. I get that. Things work, yes. But also, there are people that work that are famous and non-famous. I don't know why having to have money means you have to have somebody with the equal amount of money. You can have somebody with money and then their love for you and their appreciation and their support for you through everything. It's just that person being there for you and not caring about the money. Money doesn't mean anything. We need money to survive, but that doesn't mean you need to like care about it so much. Like, it's materialistic. But the fact that you think that he's just gonna be that kind of person because he has all that money, that he's just that way. Which makes me really sad because we don't know him. He hasn't said anything, and to put this kind of stereotype on him is kind of disgusting and rude. For me, it's disgusting and rude because you're putting this stereotype on him that isn't probably true. He hasn't said anything. He doesn't put his dating life out there, which I think is very good for him because then he won't have to deal with all the shit. But he already deals with all the shit because of Dom Dea. So much. It's a mess. My opinion is a little bit everywhere, and I apologize that it's not all collected, but I just have so many thoughts running through my head that's kind of hard to like organize them. But it just makes me sad that people can put this kind of stereotype or they just label this person without even knowing how they feel. Like, what if Tom reads that and thinks like, fuck, like they just think I care about money and looks? Like, what if his future soulmate reads that and is like, fuck, like I don't think I'll ever talk to him, you know? Like, it's just, it makes him look shallow. You try not to make him look shallow, but you fucking did. You made him look like a shallow person caring about looks and status. As if he turned down Zendaya versus somebody else. That's fucked up. Like, I get she's gorgeous and stunning and talented and all that jazz, but like, all these other people that you're basically trashing on just because they're not of high status like her is fucking rude. It's rude to all these other people that you don't know. You're offending other people. You're hurting people's feelings. It's just a whole list of things that you're doing by making this post. Sure, you think that you're doing something right, but you're... No. No. And it's gonna be great when I get a bunch of hate for this, but like, this is just my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And I just feel bad that somebody's already putting this stereotype and this label of how Tom is, and you don't know. So, webheads, until you know the exact truth of what Tom really wants, what he looks for in a girl, what he aspires for someone to be like, don't make stuff like that. And I think the internet will be a lot better It wouldn't be toxic and negative, because words hurt, and we don't know how Tom would feel if he would read that, of you making him look shallow. I don't have the name of the person that posted this, so this is basically anonymous. I just want to put my opinion out there. This is a random as fuck video, but my friend sent that to me, and I was pretty fucking pissed. It just makes me sad because I met Tom, and he just doesn't seem like that kind of person. He has like a genuine personality and a genuine heart. I could just sense it, and it's like, we don't know. So why say something if you don't know the truth? It's fucked up. Okay. Okay, webheads, so if you liked today's video, give it a like, a subscribe, and share it with your friends.